Welcome, everybody, to the final
and
50th episode of Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio. Of course, I'm Trio.
And I'm Gooch.
We got a nice full doc to end the year here, to end our time together, as they say.
Yeah.
We'll get right into it. We'll start off with a little Preacher talk. So, I kind of marathoned the series in the last, 3 days. I kind of finished it off. You finished it last week.
Yeah,
just gonna kind of give our...
When it finished, yeah.
Just gonna give our kind of what we think. What'd you think, Gooch? Just first impressions.
I mean, like it was definitely slower in the beginning. I liked
Agreed.
it, but I didn't. I was just like, what the hell is this show? I was just like, what the fuck is this shit?
I agree with that. It wasn't even more of like this is amazing. It was more of like this is just so weird that I want to keep watching. There's just so many like weird little things going on.
And the end, the last episode is just like. Wow.
Yeah. Well,
what?
The way this was also, it's kind of. I do have like one or two gripes with the show. One is that the whole first season is just totally prequel to like what the real comic actually is.
Like the end of the season, like pretty much like erases everything
But basically,
more or less.
Erases basically all the characters and shit that you really even like kind of learn about. Besides Jesse, Cassidy, and Tulip.
Yeah.
Tulip, I didn't like at first at all. Like, she annoyed the shit out of me.
So she was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Was she?
Yeah.
I did not know
And she's actually in another movie now. She's getting a lot of roles. But yeah, she was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the first 2 seasons. Yeah.
But
she died at the end of the second season.
I thought, at first she like just was annoying me, but as the series went on, I actually really started to kind of enjoy her character. She was very just kind of badass, take no shit type of girl, which was pretty cool. What's his name? Dominic Cooper is Jesse Custer. Awesome.
Yeah.
He plays the role really well. I mean, he's got the whole look down. I love just like his whole Preacher.
He looks a lot different in the comic.
Oh, well,
his
yeah.
characters a lot. They look a lot different.
I wouldn't even say they look like it's the character. It has to do with when it was drawn too. That's like
true. But like Rick in the show and the comic, they look fairly similar.
And even like Assface or Arseface, he doesn't look nearly as like fucked up as he does in the comics. Like I looked up.
Really?
Apparently, they tried to do this series on HBO in like 2008, but it never went through. Look up Arseface comic accurate makeup, and whose face is like real fucked up.
Yeah, wow, he is real fucked up.
Mm-hmm. And even like I saw a picture online, like someone did the actual real makeup how it's supposed to look, and it looks just like it's too hard to look at. Like it's a good thing that they did not.
I think he looks pretty terrifying already.
Oh, no, yeah, there it is. That's it.
Ew.
See, like, that would be too much to look at in the actual show, I feel like. So it is kind of a good thing that they did tone it down and kind of go with a different look for it. But, so, like, as I was saying, this whole first season's basically like a prequel, because the real comic starts off with Preacher getting inhabited by Genesis. But when this happens, his whole congregation explodes.
Which is like the baby of like an angel and a
demon. Yeah. And it has the power to rival God himself.
Did you like the two like
angels?
Yeah,
technically.
I liked
them too. They were really cool. And even
like in the beginning, I was like, "Who the fuck are these guys?" And then they're just goofy.
They are. And
God.
There's one part there's this angel chasing after them. And they keep killing her, but they can't kill her. They have to incapacitate her.
Yeah.
And it's just this fight scene of just them just repeatedly killing her, and she comes back until they finally, like, get her down. And then, like, later in the series, you actually see her in the bathtub, and they just cut off all her arms and legs.
And she's just torso and a head.
She's just like, kill me.
To Eugene's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. Like, I kind of like how I still really think it's cool how they got rid of besides the main 3, all of the rest are gone.
Half of me, like,
I mean, I guess we don't really have to get into it. It's
well, I mean, that's kind of half my gripe with the show is that I feel like this first season could have been, like, 6 to 8 episodes and been totally fine.
You know what? Like, I think they're going to keep it 10 because Better Call Saul.
No, I agree.
Season 1 and 2 were both 10 episodes, and like it was enough.
It is, and I feel like just with this,
I don't need a show being 16, 23. Like Walking Dead is 16, whereas like our cable stuff.
I agree.
Is 22.
And all I'm saying is for this first season, I feel like they probably could have compacted it into maybe a few less episodes that might have gotten more straight to the point. That way, when next season rolls around, it's not as like. I don't know.
And I think it got picked. Yeah,
it got picked up for the second season. Yeah. But Dominic Cooper's awesome. Girl who plays Tulip is awesome. Cassidy, he's too fucking
Ruth
good.
Negga.
He's awesome. Like, he plays the role so well.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely worth your watch. Like I said,
it's
prequel
goofy.
to what the actual series is.
Don't go in expecting like the most serious thing. It's weird. It's wacky.
But that's the thing. It's funny. It is kind of serious at one point, but then all of a sudden
like,
you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
And
especially that last episode. I mean, like, the whole show is just strange as hell.
I mean, yeah,
even the flashbacks, man, like, they're brutally serious, but they're like, what the fuck does this have anything to do with anything?
And so apparently we find out at the end when they're speaking to God. It's funny because when God comes up, you're like, this guy just looks like your stereotypical what you think fucking God looks like. He looks so stupid. Why did they do this?
Yeah.
And then he's like talking
out of this fucking. He's on like a TV screen.
Yeah. And he's like. And it was cool first because he's like, it's like God, and he's like, you have questions? For me? I am. That's enough. Or like something. Then Jesse's like, fuck no. And then he goes back at him. And then basically you find out God's been missing ever since Genesis was created.
Yeah.
Because, they actually don't explain that in the TV show. They just say he's been missing. We don't know how long. But in the comics, that's how it rolls. So I'm assuming they're going to follow that too. But now it's just going to be Jesse, Tulip, and Cassidy looking for God.
Well, the one of those angels is alive, right?
Oh, that's right, the blonde-haired chick. And then also...
No.
There's the Angel of Death, the other dude that they showed. Like
not the cowboy from the past.
Okay.
The one of the two guys.
Oh, the two dudes.
One of them is alive.
That guy just dead?
The
that
one
died
dude
in
gets
hell?
Killed. Yeah.
But he doesn't come back?
I don't think so. Why would you come back in hell? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't write the rules.
And that's the other thing. It did kind of confuse me with the
cowboy.
The
one dude comes back.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I don't know. Yeah, by the way, that guy is the Angel of Death, I think.
The cowboy?
Yeah, or I forget what it is. But he's basically, he's a guy who loved killing during like the Civil War and stuff like that. He ends up, as we see in the show, finding a wife and having a child. They end up dying. From this disease,
a bunch of people, like,
from this disease because they, because the town, like, basically he got held up in the town because he was trying to help them out, but ended up getting fucked, and then he made it back too late and his family died, and then he goes back and shoots up the whole town, and then our two friends, the angels, come in and are like, we have a job for you, we need you to kill the preacher.
I think what that was he was trapped in his own hell. I
think that's what it is too.
Because it kept repeating, like it kept happening. So, like, he was trapped in this, like... Because that's why they were able to, like, enter.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought it was cool. Definitely worth the watch.
I'm excited.
I don't think it's for everyone, but, like,
I agree.
Be able to feel it
I think the second season, though, is when it's really going to start. Like, shit's going to hit the fan. It's going to get even better. So, I think watching this first season is worth it to get to what this next season could be. But, anyways...
Moving on, we got some video game stuff. Batman the Telltale series released 2 weeks ago now. And I... played episode 1 last week, and I really liked it. I really, really liked it. It's a different take on Batman.
No spoilers.
Yeah, we got, like, year 1, like...
It's very early in his career, correct?
None of his villains are a thing.
Two-Face isn't Two-Face yet.
I mean, Harvey's in the game, so...
Yeah, it's like basically like year 1 Batman, almost.
Literally, the only thing he's fighting is the mob and street crime. Like,
there's so he doesn't have any,
no
like...
villains, like...
You don't even know if Joker's in there,
but, like, you meet her in the game for the first time.
Oh, it's the first time you ever come in contact. Okay, that's pretty cool. I actually like that.
And, like, just, like, the way... There's another character in it, another iconic villain that they are doing way differently that looks like it's going to end up being pretty cool. Falcone is the mob boss in it. Troy Baker does an excellent job as Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Does he work? Because that's the one thing I was like,
that one line he says when he's like, "Time to save the city," is the only thing I was like, why would he say that?
You're not Batman.
Like, you're not Batman right now. But like, I like it. You really see this parallel between like, because he's not playing one character, he's playing two. Like, Batman and Bruce Wayne are very different, and like he's struggling with like, you know, like being brutalizing people. Like you have options to like
go far,
like, you know, not.
You don't have an option to kill anyone, do you?
Not yet.
No, but that's
There's a few options where it's like you can like just let them off or like
beat the shit out of them.
I did annihilate them.
I did see those kind of like options, and I can't wait to just do like two different playthrough 2 different playthroughs where like one I just am the ruthless just bat flick Batman, and then the other one I'm just gonna be like,
yeah, Bruce Wayne. Like sometimes like one of them Harvey's talking to you, like there's a party and it's like a Harvey's benefit because he's running for mayor, and like he's telling you to like mingle with the people, and like one of the options is like there's 2 talk options, and then the other one is just finish the glass of wine
and walk away.
Yeah, or like I'm like that's I don't think I did that, but like I'm definitely I don't know when I'm Bruce, I like tend to serious up when I have to, but when I don't, I'm kind of like reserved. One time, like somebody talks about your parents, and I just said nothing. I just like didn't respond.
I heard that's one thing. Someone brings up your dead parents to you, like
I mean, like they're people that knew your parents, and it's like
yeah.
I get why it's not random, but like I just didn't answer because I feel like Bruce wouldn't. I don't know, like especially he's still pretty young.
Yeah.
And
how
like,
old do they tell you exactly how old he is?
He's got to be in his 20s. He's got to
like
be.
Early 20s, mid 20s, you think?
Or late
20s.
Yeah. But I really liked it. I'm interested to see what they do with this. So
cool.
I'm glad they're.
We got 4 more episodes coming, right? From it.
Yeah, it's 5. I'm glad they're like doing their own thing though. Like, and they're not just like, oh, let's do like Arkham. No, they're not. They're. But by not doing something that deep into the Batman mythos already, it's good because they can introduce a lot more and they can change things up. And like, it's good that they're like, hey, we don't have to do the character exactly the way they did in the comic. We can do something else.
Yeah,
I think it's cool. It's cool to see different interpretations.
Something that's nice
character.
about this is that they can go pretty comic booky with some characters if they did want to. Considering how like I heard the animation style is pretty cool.
It's
like,
good
it looks very comic booky, come to life.
Yeah,
comic books
most
come to
of
life.
Telltale series are.
I'm just gonna toss my gum really quick. Sorry. So, anyways, moving on. We got some PS4 news. Apparently,
no, this is official.
Oh
this
I know.
Is not apparently. This is happening.
I know. I'm saying it's coming. Yeah.
You said apparently. Like,
I didn't mean it like. All right,
fine,
Gooch. Thanks.
You.
You know what? You
I'm
talk
out.
about it
Later. So yeah, PlayStation or Sony's going to be having an event September 7th where they're going to be basically talking about the Neo. It's called PlayStation Meeting. It's in New York.
Those fuckers still haven't said it's Neo, but they said it's PlayStation hardware, so we know what it is.
Yeah,
but,
we know it's the Neo. Why else would they be doing? But yeah, it was a rumor, and then like the next day it was like a thing.
So cool. See what's coming out of that. I'm excited to see what they do with Neo, especially after what Xbox announced with. Should be some interesting competition.
Yeah, that's gonna be basically. I mean, like depending on what they say. I guarantee it's not just going to be the Neo either. I guarantee.
You think there's going to be
Slim.
some type of?
Absolutely.
If
they do announce that, that's probably what I'm going to
see. I think the Neo is the Slim, though. I think that's
you really
the same
think
thing.
they're not going to? There's like it's not on par with the Scorpio.
Because what I've been hearing about this is that it's not even that it's. I hear it's less powerful than that. They found out that it was way less powerful than Xbox. I get that you can go back to the drawing board and kind of fix some of this stuff, but I just don't think that I think they're so deep into this right now that they are not going to be on the same technological level as Scorpio. Because Scorpio, they really went for the fucking gold.
Oh, they went
trying to fucking put as much good hardware in there as they can. And then PlayStation decided to just not even fucking show theirs. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as powerful.
It's not even. I don't think they decided. I think they didn't think that Xbox
was good. That's what I agree. No, that's what I mean.
And that's why everyone was like, "Oh shit!"
Like they're going for it. Yeah. And I don't know. I think this is going to be their slim / little upgraded model.
And like kind of getting off topic, still talking about PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like we were talking yesterday about like what is coming out for Sony this year, like holiday.
See, that's and even like I'm
sitting here thinking, I'm like, is there even any exclusives?
Because like every exclusive,
everything they announced at that press conference was either a year or 2 away.
At least
nothing was coming up. So like if that's true. And I mean, like, I really don't know what's coming out.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Yeah.
Like, so, like, if that's true, PlayStation sales might not be good this holiday season.
See,
because if there's nothing coming out, there's no console seller. Like, I feel like Gears 4 is a console seller.
I agree.
To some extent.
I totally agree. But at the same time, I feel like PlayStation's already dug their heels in so deep with console sales that it's going to be tough. Like, there are a lot more
you're right.
There are a lot more PS4s out in the world than there are Xbox Ones right now. And people who are buying consoles are going to go over someone's house and they're like, oh, I like this PlayStation, I'll buy this. But then again, you got the Slim coming out for the Xbox, which is another thing. Scorpio coming out next year. This Neo, which we don't even know what the fuck it is yet. Like, I really don't think this is going to be as big of a technological leap in any sense as the Scorpion. I kind of hope I'm wrong.
I kind of think it is.
I think there's going to be...
From what you're telling me, it might not be.
I think it's going to be what the Xbox One was to the Slim. You're going to have 4K, you're going to have these little knickknacks and shit like that, but I don't think it's going to be as big
It's probably going to have some sort of VR support, because PSVR is coming out in October.
True.
And that's not necessarily a console seller, but like...
I think it's going to have to have more power in it.
It's going to be the first test run for a VR, so we'll see how that does.
Yeah, but, I really don't know what they're going to do, man. I hope it's good, but I have no idea.
So next up, we got some Gears of War 4 info. Actually, a lot of stuff. IGN had like first exclusives on stuff, so they released. There's some new gameplay. More, pretty much just like, here's some gameplay. No story.
I
really
don't think I watched
this
yet.
So Marcus is in this, pretty much in his old gear. And we see a new enemy type called the DBs, which are like... I don't think it's called the Coalition. I don't think they're called the COG anymore. I think they're called the COG Militia.
I know there's the COG Militia, yeah.
Whatever the government is. They commissioned pretty much robots to replace COGs. Like, why waste human life when we can just send these guys out? So that's pretty much what this is.
Sick.
And they have this whole new arsenal of weapons, and none of them have, like, scopes. They're all, like...
It's all just
general...
shit. I mean, the only one that had a scope was... Besides the sniper, of course, was the one shot or whatever it was, right? The locust guy, the locust gun. I can't remember. Hammerburst.
Everything. But most guns, besides like the snub, has a scope. Like these don't fit. Like
I'm saying, you can't. As in, what I'm saying when I say scope is you can't aim down the sights with it. Literally, like it's only third person over the shoulder, right?
Yeah. So and like you know what, they have to do this to an extent. It's cool that you can play these guys in multiplayer, the DBs.
Oh, really?
That's cool. They're adding another, because it's always been Locust Gear.
Yeah, it's always just
kind of getting a little old.
Yeah,
I
mean, these aren't
Locusts,
Locusts,
playing
though, right?
the same Locust through 3 games. I mean, they added some, but like you're.
I know. It's the same
COG is
archetype.
a little different. Like you're getting different, like you know.
It's only the Swarm though in this though, right? It's not. The Locusts aren't present anymore. They got destroyed, correct?
They're a new. They still haven't talked much about the Swarm. They're like a new. They're literally like the Locust. They're like the same type of like enemy threat, but like
you don't know anything else about it.
Come from? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just think these guns look cool.
Dude, the game looks super good.
Dude, it's polished. I think, like I was saying last night to you, this is going to be the Halo 5 for the Gears series. Like it's going to be polished as fuck.
I hope. The only thing that still gets me about Gears is the multiplayer. 'Cause it is, and like not saying it's bad. It's tough, and it's hard to get into.
It's hard, yeah, it is. I can do it. I've been playing.
Yeah, you're doing it, and I get that there is a big base for it. I just still don't see, like, I just honestly, I don't know. Was Gears a big multiplayer game, like, to the point of, like, Halo and shit like that?
Yes.
You really think so? Because I feel like I never saw anyone ever playing Gears multiplayer. Like, at least in my friends group.
I played Gears 1. I start, you know,
like I feel
2 and 3, a lot more people hopped on. Because even 1 was, like, super hardcore, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It was, like, no levels. You just jump in lobbies and play. Like, it was just, like, so weird. It was so, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Basic, not, like, primitive.
Yeah.
Primitive
I get what you're saying.
Is a good word for it.
Dude, these guys actually look cool as shit.
Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting. I'm glad they're, like, doing something like that.
Like, I'm without a doubt...
Because they need to get rid of the Locust. Like, going back to Halo needs to get rid of the Covenant. And I think they have. Like, I don't mind the Covenant being on our side now, or
even just the little like factions
we've been fighting the fucking Covenant since Halo 1, and like they're finally on their last legs. Like the Prometheans should take their place, and like they should introduce another threat. And I don't want the fucking Flood to come back either, because like
the Flood was just annoying.
I mean, like I don't mind the Flood. I just like do something original.
Is that the new shotgun?
It's like the Breach shot. It's like a 1-shot gun. We're looking at gameplay, so it's the M-Bar, which is that he just picked up. The Enforcer, which is an SMG, and the Overkill, which looks like it's replacing the Sawed-Off.
Okay.
Because it's a shotgun, short range. It has 4 shots, but it's not a Sawed-Off.
Okay.
So, and that was like a lot of people's complaint in Gears. Like the Sawed-Off was just like
so overpowered.
No, just that, and like people just didn't like it. Like it wasn't.
That's it wasn't
a fan favorite.
That was the gun that I was amazing with. That's what I literally.
People
I would
just like
kill people.
And the other stuff we got is we got a little bit of gameplay from a new map, which is called Impact, which is where we get to see the DBs in action. If this video on Facebook would load. But anyway, their map design looks good, and their multiplayer looks polished, and that makes me happy. And I can't wait to see... You know what I totally haven't thought about? Horde.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be excited
hoarding it up.
That.
See, that's the thing.
I remember playing a lot of Horde, especially in 2.
Horde
3 as well.
That's what I get on for multiplayer wise on this. Without a doubt. Yeah.
And one thing that really this is probably only a me thing. The only thing that scares me thinking about is the fucking what seriously is gonna be in this game.
What is?
Seriously.
What do you mean, what's
the
seriously?
achievement?
Oh.
Because, in Gears 1, it's 10,000 kills, but, in 3, it was something different. It was, a lot more harder. It wasn't kill-based, but, oh, God. Because, seriously, it's such a pain.
Troubles of an achievement hunter.
I know.
By Gooch.
Anyway, moving on.
Telltale is apparently possibly working on a Mr. Robot game.
See...
I didn't read into this. What was this?
They've been retweeting stuff from...
Mr. Robot? Their Twitter account?
There's a company in Mr. Robot that has a Twitter account and they tweet stuff promoting the show.
Okay, yeah.
And just being here's this new technology, you know. Kind of I think Abstergo did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but,
they're
exactly. Tweeting shit and Telltale retweets it for some reason. It's what does that mean?
What do you guys do?
And somebody was is Telltale making a game and tagged them in it and they retweeted it. So it must mean that they're doing something
some
with Mr.
type of
Robot?
Telltale project, yeah.
And I'm just what?
I mean,
this is where I'm I think I like Telltale and I like what they do, but don't you think you're taking on too much right now?
I know they still got Marvel stuff in the works.
You got the Marvel stuff. Batman's happening. Walking Dead season 3. I don't think we're gonna get it.
Wolf Among Us season 2.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Which sucks because I actually really enjoyed that.
That season was a prequel to the comics. I don't know. They would have to do something in the same world, but not. I mean, they could involve Bigby, but it wouldn't be this a continuation. Mm-hmm. I don't think.
It's weird stuff. I mean, I hear nothing but amazing things about Mr. Robot. So
yeah, I haven't watched it.
I've actually been meaning to kind of get into it. We'll see. It might just be kind of a marketing thing, or who knows. We'll just have to wait on a legit announcement. Moving on, we got a new trailer for Final Fantasy 15.
And we might as well throw the...
I was about to say.
So yeah, the trailer was pretty much... it was another... it was just displaying some of the environments and the monsters. Really cool stuff. It looks beautiful. With it, Florence... So Florence and the Machine did 3 songs for them. And
really?
They released them on Spotify. Yeah.
And how are they?
They're good. I mean, of course, the one Stand By Me, but this game just looks fucking incredible. But then the other day, we get this report that apparently, based off someone who leaked, I guess they leaked it online, a report that they had a standee at GameStop and they had reports to put a new release date of November 29th, 2016 over the September 30th one. We have no official confirmation that this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just really pissed off about it.
I mean...
It sucks. It sucks.
We've been talking about this for literally this whole entire podcast that we've been doing. For the last 50 episodes. I feel like this has been brought up in some capacity. And it's just they need to... I get it. It's a Japanese company. They take forever to make their games. And they need to polish it to the point of where they feel like it's good. But just, Jesus Christ.
But, they haven't confirmed it. So, literally, people can fucking... Photoshop shit pretty good. People can
that's true
make rumors
but
up,
I feel when was this
this
report was what yesterday
it was yes
yesterday
in the morning.
Why would they not come out and be no we're not why they
I
feel
it's the weekend
still though it's a marketing team. Are you kidding me? They would have if that wasn't true. I feel like they would immediately come out and be no, whoa, we're still coming out on this date. Don't worry about it.
And it's literally a month and 15 days away. It's when was... You know what? I totally forgot it was delayed? Unity.
It was delayed by 2 weeks. It was October into November.
Yeah, and I think Dragon Age was delayed too. I don't know how early that was.
I was about to say, what is...
I'm trying to think of game... Unity was delayed. I remember that, but I'm sitting here and I'm dude, no. don't delay this game. It's coming out at such a good time, and then like now it would be coming out at the end of November. I don't think
with every other goddamn
everything
game.
else. Like, come on, I'm so pissed, and I'm like I was mad yesterday, but I'm not gonna get mad yet until they confirm it because we don't have a
I agree.
Square hasn't said a thing yet. So,
but that's the thing that scares me is that Square hasn't said a thing yet. We'll see. I agree. I hope it's not delayed. I'm gonna get this game not on release, but I'm gonna get it. It does look really cool.
Dude,
it looks insane.
So fucking good.
But it just better fucking be good with this fucking development cycle. The way this shit's been going
down. I mean...
Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it affects Kingdom Hearts 3, too, which is on the back burner as fuck, too. So, whatever.
Moving on. What's this THQ stuff, Huge?
So, Nordic Games, the people who make titles like Darksiders, which is a game I really like, and Red Faction, are now renamed THQ Nordic. Not really like a huge deal. They're just rebranding. Because THQ went under about a year and a half ago, maybe. Yeah. No, probably like a year ago.
I thought it was even more than that, to be honest.
No, I think we talked about it on the podcast.
I feel like you're right.
Yeah,
too.
we did, and it was probably about a year ago. It couldn't have been that much longer, but yeah, Nordic Games acquired the THQ trademark and logo in 2014. The publisher released versions of a number of THQ titles, and they're just pretty much taking on the name. I want to see another Darksiders. Have you played those games? They're fucking good. They're really good.
I think I played the second one for like a little bit over someone's house.
I played them both on PC like years after they came out.
They were really cheap. Actually, I think they were free on Xbox, or Darksiders 2 was, or something.
I know the definitive edition came out for Darksiders 2, which was like...
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really given them like a fair shake, I guess.
It's like a very Zelda-type game, hack and slash. It's fun. I like it.
I'm going to have to check them out. Moving on to some movie stuff. We got our first trailer and poster for Resident Evil, the final chapter.
So let me ask, have you seen any of the Resident Evil movies?
Yeah, I saw the last one in theaters. Which was it?
Were you with me? No.
No, it was on...
But have you seen them all?
I don't know if I've seen...
Because the first two were fucking amazing.
I feel like I have, but I don't remember them too
well. I'm like... These are kind of like a set of movies that are like kind of shitty, but I still like.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
They're
Emilia Jokovic does a really good job in it.
Dude, she does look fucking sick as shit.
This poster looks balls deep awesome.
It's funny. I saw the trailer for it when I was seeing Sausage Party, and like I didn't know what it was.
Was it in
the
theaters?
Yeah, it was like I thought it was a motorcycle commercial
going
at first.
To die down here.
When
the Red Queen.
Yeah, she's like going up to the motorcycle, and I was like, what is going on? And then they start playing what is it, Guns N' Roses, Paradise City. Yeah. And then she just starts driving, and then you see the Umbrella Corp thing.
They're going back to Raccoon City, which is really cool that they're going back.
How the fuck did they manage to get goddamn Guns N' Roses Paradise City? Do you know how much that costs to, like, they never give out their music.
Really?
Like, yeah, that's one of their things. Apparently it costs, like, an insane amount of money to get those, songs in the trailer.
Who produces this movie?
I mean, dude, this franchise has made like billions of dollars. Like, at least
it's been around for like the first two are fucking.
Is that another? Oh, did they release two?
Yeah,
dude, wow.
Yeah, Mila Jokovic is like I like. She gets behind what she works on.
No, Mila Jovovich.
It's Jokovic. It's the way it's pronounced. Yeah, it's not Jokovic.
I literally hear every person,
Jokovic.
Everyone joke. I think you're wrong, but anyways, doesn't matter.
Jovovich, something like that. I don't know, Jovovich, whatever.
I don't.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's awesome, dude.
Like
she's badass.
From the Fifth Element. Have you seen The Fifth Element?
Yeah. It is.
Such a good movie.
It is. It's weird, but it's good. Definitely.
But the trailer, I mean, like, we're going back to Raccoon City. Fucking, not Braun. What's his name?
Oh wait. There was a game.
What the fuck's his name?
It's Danny's dude.
Yeah, what's his name?
The Knight.
What the fuck's his name?
He's what's his name's son.
Jorah
Mormont.
So Jorah's in the movie.
Yeah.
He's playing
some kind of big bad
umbrella dude. Wesker's in it again, and that's kind of all we get. It's not like a super long trailer.
Not many story points. You realize
the movie comes out on the 27th of next year. But like the one cool thing, the Red Queen from like the original ones, when she goes, "You're all going to die down here," and like seems like they're teaming up and they're going back to Raccoon City, which is
looks
cool.
like a lot of action, fun. Should be a good time. Moving on, we got our second trailer for Star Wars Rogue One. Goosh, what'd you think?
I wasn't really impressed.
You weren't impressed?
Nope.
I will admit, the first one got me way more pumped.
The first one didn't get me pumped because I wasn't ready to
accept a new Star Wars.
Accept it, but I wasn't ready to like hop on.
See, first one.
And the last stuff that came out, I was like this, like with the little monkey guy. Like I was like, yes, Monkey Man. Yeah. I was like, monkey guy, yay.
I will admit this.
I liked how I just liked the way they were talking about it, and it was good. But like this trailer was more or less
a lot of the same footage. Yeah, no, I agree.
With we see this Imperial robot guy.
We see him talk. Yeah, he's the new droid. He's played by I can't remember the guy's name. He's mo-capped. We see a glimpse of Darth Vader's back of his helmet,
which was bullshit.
Which was I wish like
I was like, really? You're gonna give us like a half a second?
Well, no, it's not even like that. It's
I would like to just see him staring at you for like 5 seconds and just hear the breathing. That would have been
or
fun.
not the way like that the way that the goddamn the way the Star Wars Celebration one was described is the way I wish they did it, where like you see his silhouette in like the bottom of the floor as he's like kneeling to someone, and then he gets up, and
it's not epic at all.
That's what I'm saying. It's not as epic as I feel like it should be. But then again, I think this movie still looks really cool. I think they're taking it in a nice, like, different direction. A little bit more down, deep, and gritty.
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
I just didn't think the trailer just didn't do anything for me. I think it's going to be a bad movie.
You just were like, eh.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear what you're saying. All right. Moving on, we have some more some sadder news on the side of Star Wars. Unfortunately, actor Kenny Baker, known for playing the role of R2-D2, passed away yesterday. He was 88 years old.
Did he have anything to do with 7?
I feel like he was there on set. I don't think he was in the suit or anything like that, but I feel like he definitely was involved in some way or another. I mean, even Peter, what's his name? The guy who plays Chewbacca. He wasn't in like all the scenes. It was a different dude.
How old is he?
He's pretty old, but like he was in a few scenes where he was just kind of standing around. But most of the time, it was this new actor playing Chewie. But yeah, man, just sad stuff. Thoughts go out to his family. I mean, it's another one 2016 took away from us, man. It's been a rough year.
He did not appear in The Force Awakens.
He didn't?
Correction. Baker starred in every Star Wars film, but he did not appear in The Force Awakens, so he was in all the others.
I'm not surprised. I mean, he was probably just too old to get in the suit and stuff like that. Yeah. But I mean, it's sad stuff. Like I said, thoughts go out to his family and everything. Moving on, we got some Marvel news. We got our first Luke Cage poster and, like, I guess not our first trailer of it, but, like, trailer number 1, technically, right? Isn't it? Or is it 2?
I mean, I guess the first trailer was a teaser trailer.
Yeah, official trailer. So, dude, this looks fucking awesome. I think
it does. It's so different from Jessica Jones. And
it's
Daredevil.
Like seems a lot more.
It seems like very the same, but very different. And
I agree.
We're gonna get his origin story, which we get a little bit of a tease.
Dude, that is straight out of the goddamn comics with his fucking.
Yeah, it is.
Someone was like, "Can someone tell Luke Cage that he's not Wonder Woman or something?" And that's the next. It's so funny.
I wonder if he's gonna don any of the comic like clothing.
He's probably gonna wear the orange shirt and wear the Cage belt buckle.
I don't think he's.
You know what his real name is?
Power Man.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I mean, hey,
they're not
Jewel.
Gonna call.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not gonna call him Power Man.
Jessica Jones isn't Jewel, so
yeah, but like she doesn't even like use that persona that much. I guess in the comics she does.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it looks pretty interesting.
It's definitely different.
I like it.
I wonder if she's gonna be in it at all.
It's cool to see like minority lead in it too.
Dude,
I mean, it's definitely coming out at the right time. It's
an all-black cast.
Yeah, like this
which is cool.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. Rosario Dawson's in it. Mm-hmm. You know, she's gonna be our tie, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do more stuff universe building wise.
Yeah, which I feel like I agree. They need to connect them a little bit more in order to make you feel like this Defenders thing is really coming. Which obviously we know it is, but I want them to make you feel like that more with the TV shows.
Yes. Maybe even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Who knows?
I agree.
Maybe Coulson will...
I totally fucking agree. He should show up on one of these.
Dude, he wants to show... I was saying last week, he wants to be on Iron Fist.
Yeah, that's
let's
that's
fucking
his favorite.
Do it. Let's make it happen, dude. I don't see why not.
Which I think's awesome that
like,
that's
what S.H.I.E.L.D's not going to come out and, like, you know, I don't know where, wherever S.H.I.E.L.D. is, they're still, like, underground.
Mm-hmm.
But he can still do shit like that. He just does... They don't have to be public about it. But yeah, I'm excited. September 30th, something like that.
Cool beans. Moving on, we got some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. news.
Yeah, so let me pull it up.
How do you even pronounce her name?
Nah, I'm pulling the article.
1 second.
Alright. This name. Parminder Nagra. That's her name. She's from the Blacklist in the ER. Is joining Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in a recurring role facing off of the organization as they continue to advocate Inhumans. Nagra will play a powerful political figure who's outspoken in her distrust of Inhumans and the threat they pose to society. So, obviously, she's taking this... in this show, they're doing a lot of Inhuman stuff. And I don't think this season... I mean, they could be doing the Royal Family, but it's still so up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what happened to that Inhumans movie?
Oh, it's still coming. They keep saying that it is.
They keep dicking around with it.
I think it's... I mean, I don't think it's about what happened to it. It's still not supposed to come out till 2020 anyways. So I think it's just
we
about...
are getting fucking Ghost Rider. If he's a goddamn Inhuman or not,
No, he's not. That's his whole origin has to deal with the devil and shit
but
like that.
You don't know what they're going to do.
If they made him an Inhuman, that would be the dumbest fucking thing ever. I'd actually be super mad. That makes no sense. If they made him an Inhuman, because that's not why he gets his powers.
Yeah, I know.
The whole point is
I don't
that
know what
the
they could
Rider.
do. Is that how they all get their...
Yeah, he's chosen by the devil. That's what it... You're his Ghost Rider. You bring him... I forget the exact whole specifications.
I'm not saying like I want him to be an Inhuman, but... Like,
yes, you are!
I mean, like, Sky's still a thing.
True.
Sorry, Daisy.
True, but I think he totally should stay more true to his origins as much as they can. What is she playing again exactly?
She is basically a political person who doesn't like Inhumans.
Okay.
So she's taking like the political side of
yeah.
standing against Inhumans.
Makes sense. All right. Cool stuff. I'm probably going to be tuning in to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this year because of Ghost Rider. But we'll see what's going on. Moving on to the DC side of things. We got some confirmation here. Black Manta will be the main villain of the Aquaman movie, which is perfect, in my opinion. If you don't know about Black Manta, he's one of Aquaman's more notable villains. He doesn't really have a definitive origin story. He didn't have a definitive origin story until 1993. The boy who would become Black Manta grew up in Baltimore, Maryland. Loved to play in the Chesapeake Bay. As a youth, he was kidnapped and forced to work on a ship for an unspecified amount of time, where he was sexually abused by his captors. At one point, he saw Aquaman riding around, tried to call out for help, but Aquaman did not come to his aid. He didn't hear him.
So that's why he doesn't like Aquaman.
And the boy was determined, hating the emotionless sea and Aquaman,
so he's not
who he saw as his representative. No, as its representative, the boy was determined to become its master.
So he's not Atlantean. He's a human.
Yeah, he is human.
Isn't he like super good at like swimming and shit?
Yeah, I mean that's why he has this whole suit and stuff. And what is it?
I don't know much about Black Manta at all.
Alternate version of the character was given in Aquaman number 8 back in 2003. The boy who would become Aquaman or Black Manta was an autistic orphan placed in Arkham City's Arkham Asylum, or Gotham City's Arkham Asylum.
Nice.
He felt comfortable in freezing water, but found cotton sheets excruciatingly painful because the attendants at Arkham did not know how to deal with his autism. They would end up restraining him to the bed as he struggled and screamed whenever he tried to get out. In this version, Black Manta was also fascinated when he saw Aquaman on the television.
Huh.
But
pretty fucked up.
He's another minority we get here. He's a black dude.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
His helmet's cool because in the
his
comics,
helmet's iconic.
It's weird. It's different
It's super iconic.
Mm-hmm.
I know Black Manta because of what he wears.
Because of that, yeah. And it's pretty cool. In Young Justice, you see him kind of put on the helmet and how it works, and it seems pretty sick. I would love to see him go up against Jason Momoa's Aquaman. I'm just fucking excited to see
Who's
Jason
playing
Momoa.
him?
We don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
We just know that it is in fact Black Manta. Moving on, we got some backstory on the Joker here from Suicide Squad that I felt was worth mentioning in the doc. So apparently why Joker has that damage tattoo on his head and those grills is from when he killed Jason Todd, and basically Batman beat him to a pulp, broke all his teeth, and then when he was put in Arkham, he got the grill and he got damage tattoo because he was damaged at that point. Which I thought was actually pretty cool.
Did you really give a shit that he had damage tattoo on his forehead? Like,
no, I just thought it was
like everyone's gripe was that tattoo, and I'm like, just get the fuck over it.
I agree, but at the same time, it was kind of my gripe. I don't know. I just don't think you need that much of
I mean, like, he is damaged. I didn't really need an explanation for it.
See, I don't know. I think that's perfect.
That
makes total sense. You know what? You're wrong.
You're wrong.
And that's that. looks like we'll both agree to be wrong. Moving on.
So we got a Man of Steel sequel in development. Obviously, probably was going to happen at some point.
Which I'm happy about. I mean, I want to see Superman in his own movie again. Still a lot of questions on this. Like,
what do you think? What storyline do you think they could do?
To be honest, I don't even know. I want to see what they should have done for BVS is use Bizarro instead of fucking Doomsday. Next up,
I don't think using Doomsday was a bad thing.
I think it well, no, I'm sorry. Using him wasn't. The way they made him just didn't make any sense to me. It just would have made way more sense to make him Bizarro. But
more Doomsday.
That's neither here nor there. Who I think they should do in this next one is Brainiac. I mean, the idea... Remember the rumor that we heard a while back, how it was supposed to be about, like, Brainiac coming to Earth searching for Supergirl, and then, like, Superman's there? All right, well, we talked about the possibility. And it was like, what's his name? Miller, possibly directing, the guy who did Mad Max.
George Miller?
Yeah. You don't remember talking about this?
No.
Well, we did. It's no big deal. I would like to see Brainiac and or Metallo would be cool. Just do Superman right. That's all I'm asking for. And apparently in this article they're saying like this is one of the biggest main focuses of WB is to get Superman correct and make him worthy of what he is. Because I think Superman is a pretty interesting character. He's a guy separated two worlds. You get that when you kind of go to Aquaman too, but I mean he's this guy trying to fit in, and I feel like they got to play on that more. Show me a little bit more Clark Kent. Show me his struggles, because that's the one thing we didn't see a lot of in BVS, which we did in the Ultimate Cut though. But whatever.
If you seek his monument trio,
look around you. Anything you want to add in?
Nah. I mean, like I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, it was just a matter of when, and it's really about like where's this gonna fit now? Like I don't know.
It's a matter of where we end, when Justice League,
and then also Clark Kent's dead, so like,
no more Clark Kent getting in the way of being Superman.
But like,
is pretty much what that means.
See, but I don't think you can have Superman without Clark Kent.
Why?
Because that's who he is. Clark Kent is like, whereas like, Batman and Bruce Wayne are two very different people in his mind. Like Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne and Superman are basically the same person. You're right. He is who he is because of Clark Kent and because of who the Kent showed him. And I think that side of his personality is very important when you're trying to like tell one of the stories. Because what is he going to do when he's not? What is he just going to be Superman the entire time throughout the whole movie? We never see a movie where the person's in costume all the time.
Be. I mean, like if he
went back to, like,
if he went back to being another person, like I doubt anybody would notice. Like it's like, is that Clark Kent? Like,
well, that's the thing. And then you have the Daily Bugle, and that's what I'm saying. You need the Daily Planet. I don't know. I think that they're going to have to fix that with a timeline hitch somehow or something. But we'll see. I still think Perry White knew he was Superman the whole time and just would never say anything. But.
Crime wave in Gotham. Water.
Wet. Dude, I need to watch that movie again soon. I've actually been like, dude, I have watched that Batman fight scene numerous times.
I quote it, the more and more I like it. The more and more I listen to that soundtrack, just like, oh my god, so good. All right.
Moving on to the TV side of DC, we had some rumors come up that they were casting some more of Flash's Rogues Gallery for season 3. And that actually came with a confirmation that this actor Gray Damon was cast as Mirror Master.
So we're going to see.
So we're going to see Mirror Master, which is awesome.
They're loading up a lot.
Well, I just think they can do it now, man.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm like, we got fucking Dr. Alchemy, we got this speedster who actually is fucking
Savitar.
Yes.
Satvir. Yeah, no,
he's that guy. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's who it is.
He's actually really cool.
So he's Wally West, Reverse Flash?
No.
What is he?
He's basically in Rebirth you see him, he like leads his own tribe that warships the Speed Force, like in Africa or something. Like I actually don't know too much of his background. The Reverse Flash for Wally West was Zoom, Hunter Zolomon. So yeah. I don't know exactly what else. Satvir, he's not an extremely notable Flash character, but he is a villain, and I think it's definitely a cool route to go.
But some people thought there was like, oh, they're going to do, not Trajectory, but Inertia.
Oh, yeah. Or even Impulse they could have done.
I was like, do we have to do a speeder?
A speedster?
Speedster?
I think the way that they're kind of setting this up is that it is not going to just be him, which is cool. I'm glad. I agree. We have had a speedster every time for our villain,
which I don't necessarily mind, but like Dr. Alchemy isn't a speedster, so.
And it's definitely could be a cool mix up.
They confirmed that his voice is going to be Dr. Alchemy's voice is going to be someone well known, I forget who it is. You know how like Zooms was actually
it was what's his name? Wasn't it
whatever? Yeah,
who played
Fantastic Four? Yes, the black guy.
Was that
Storm.
who it was?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
So like his voice, I forget. I forget. They said like Dr. Octomy's voice is going to be like the same.
So you're never going to see his face.
No, like you'll see his face, but like he'll talk differently when you know.
Oh, when he puts up the that makes sense.
So like if Tom Felton is Dr. Alchemy, you're not gonna know.
Yep. Moving on.
Gotham.
Gotham.
So, we got our first look at the new Poison Ivy and also the new Mad Hatter. Well, not the new, just the Mad Hatter.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's the new Mad Hatter. Just a Mad Hatter.
Let's talk about Poison Ivy first. So, they kind of explained it a little bit. Poison Ivy's going to get aged up because
she has a run-in with someone that got away from Indian Hill.
Yeah, which makes sense,
I guess.
If her powers are dormant inside her body and she reacts that way to whatever happens, I get that.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. But like, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to do her from then on.
Where's Batman, Gooch?
Stop saying
Where's
that.
Batman?
You're such a douche.
The Riddler is fucking... They keep saying all that. They're like, the Riddler's gonna be more Riddlery this season. We fucking have Mad Hatter.
Well, now the Riddler's actually the Riddler now. Like,
why?
What do you mean, why?
Because Batman's not around yet. I just don't get it at all. Like, it really bothers me. It really does.
He's not gonna don that costume.
All that they're doing is setting up that Bruce Wayne's gonna take on fucking goddamn... Gordon's fucking Rogues Gallery. This isn't going to be Batman's villain. I don't know. It's really bothering the shit out of me. Honestly, I just don't get what they're doing.
I don't either, but I'm not
like, and it literally makes me want to not watch the show. Like, to be honest, it really does, because you're just finding an excuse to show all these characters off without half of their fucking main point, which is Batman. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm so down on the show, but it's just... Oh, dude, she does. Oh,
oh, you're right.
I can't. I can't.
And Mad Hatter looks cool.
He does, and he looks like... I mean, he looks like Mad Hatter. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, so...
That's the thing.
They describe that as Jarvis Tetch... Wait. He spells his last name... It's T-C-H in the comics, right?
I think so, something like that. But they might have changed it.
Jarvis Tetch. Maybe it's... Okay.
Yeah.
The Hatter describes as a talent hypnotist teetering on the edge of madness. He arrives in Gotham with an unwavering desire to find his sister Alice, a young woman who went missing in the city years ago. It is anyone's guess just how far the rabbit hole he's willing to go.
To find her. Sounds very Mad Hattery. Like, sounds cool, but is Batman gonna stop? No? Okay. Guess nothing.
You're just way hung up, aren't you?
I am. I'm seriously hung up.
We'll see. Stargirl, casted for Legends of Tomorrow, and the girl who is playing her is none other than Sarah Gray, who's supposed to be, or who is in the upcoming Power Rangers movie.
Is she like one of the Power? I feel like she's the pink one. She might be.
I mean, she's got to be the pink.
I mean, she's the girl. Come on.
No. Wait, the pink's Asian.
Is the pink Asian? I thought she was
yellow. Yeah, that would make more sense.
Well, it's so terrible. No, like I think they actually are.
No,
like,
they are.
No, in the original series, yeah, the Black Ranger was black, the Yellow Ranger was yellow, or was not yellow, was Asian. But yeah, it's funny.
I'm not dicking.
Huh.
I'm being serious here.
And she is playing a hero in this. I didn't see when they announced that like the Legion of Doom's coming, and then they put Stargirl in it. I was confused on like.
What that meant.
Yeah, like, is she part of the Legion of Doom or not?
She's not.
But she's not. Yeah, it looks awesome.
She's part of the Justice Society.
Oh, also...
Fighting alongside our man.
Just while we're on that Justice Society talk, we did get a first look at the Justice Society's HQ with their own sigil. Or not sigil, what is it called?
Logo?
Logo, yeah. It looks awesome. I mean, dude, it looks so, like... Just so sick. The like old style like shield with the fucking American flag on it. You got the eagle behind it, dude. It looks so cool. I can't wait to see this, man.
Yeah, and then we also got our first image of the new Vixen, which is fine.
I mean, she looks looks like Vixen.
Like I really whatever I forget. I don't know if she's older. I know
I guess.
Is she older?
See, I keep hearing everyone say that she's supposed to be an older
we
Vixen.
We talked about it, and I'm just kind of like forget. I mean, we'll figure it out.
That's basically the same costume she wore in Arrow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, probably a few differences here and there, but nothing crazy.
I like it.
I can't wait to see the look though they do take like with Stargirl and all of them. Like I think they could do something real cool. Moving on.
For the last topic.
Which Gooch is a little hesitated about. They're doing a musical crossover for The Flash and Supergirl.
Why do they fucking Glee?
Nah, they're both on Glee. And I mean, I know you're kind of like, what the fuck? Like, why are they doing this?
Gotta do this?
But me is like, I don't know. It would be 2 episodes. It's going to be 1 Flash episode, probably. It's going to be 1 Supergirl episode. We're probably not even going to think about it. They're probably going to sing pretty well. I think it's just going to be a fun little icebreaker in the middle of the season.
What the fuck? Why?
Exactly, but that's the thing. You don't even know. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Lord of God.
I don't know, man. I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be a fun little experimental episode, which I think is going to be cool. And I just can't wait to see Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl, and Legends, and the whole fucking Justice League. Oh, I'm sorry, Justice Society of America. It's going to be some sick
It's going to be good.
Next year is going to be a fun time. Lots of cool shows coming out. But that about ends it here for us today. That was our last topic.
Jesus.
The last one.
This feels really weird.
It's been a real ride. You've been here with us for 50 episodes. Thank you for whoever's been listening this whole time.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
I know, like, a lot of, throughout the months we've been doing this, a lot of people have, like,
tune in. They mention to us, so we know you're listening. So
people have come up to me in person and be like, "Oh, I was listening to your podcast. It's cool." And like just different people here and there, like people that I like don't really expect said they like knew about it. It's just cool.
And
like,
we appreciate all.
This was a
following,
yeah. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun doing it. It was more for the fun, not necessarily like getting there with it.
Yeah.
I mean, like if it took off, it took off, and it didn't.
We had a good
time. It's been a lot of fun.
Hopefully, you've enjoyed listening to us.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely, just speaking about the future, I definitely want to do more podcast-related stuff. It's fun.
I agree.
Really enjoy it. And, like, if anything, this was, like, a learning experience for doing this type of thing, figuring out what works, what doesn't, like,
totally
and just how to, like, run this sort of thing, which it's been cool. So...
For the last time, here at Everything Entertainment with Future Trio, I've been Trio.
And I've been Goose. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you when we see you.